You are listening to Party Nerds Weekly.
What's up, people? Welcome to another Party Nerds podcast. I'm your host, James Grandmaster Pack's voice. Ralphie's here. Haas is sitting there with a snow crab leg, looking like the ghettoest man alive. And
my boy's still setting up.
and our evil producer, Jorge. Welcome, everybody. So, to get into it, there's been a lot going on this week. And we wanted to, of course, because the main topic that we wanted to discuss is how the evolution of The Boys has become going into season 4. Or better, yeah, I'm saying that correctly. Yeah, season 4. Because this latest episode, man, a whole lot. So the instrumentation of how Vought has basically been the dynamics around basically the politics of the world, the media of the world, and how they've been able to supersede everything. And no, we haven't seen the executives of Vought in a real long time.
Word.
Because pretty much as of right now, Homelander and the Seven kind of are just running shit on their own, especially with Sister Sage now being a part of the crew. So they are at actually on time. What up, fella? Oh wow, yo, Dre, what's up? What's up? C Money, welcome to the pod. Welcome to the pod. We here, but we absolutely see that there's like an instrumentation of gatherings that start to happen, I guess, amongst the political figures that are in this series, because Miss Newman, who is now being ployed because she is a soup and she's also a politician, is allowing herself to be at these like charitable dinners, and they are now plotting in a sense to harbor a lot of money from them. This nigga's really eating crab legs on
time out. Time out, because I wanted to take you serious. I really wanted to take everything you was talking about.
You had to
my boy is having a full
feel better with his computer keys. You're all sticky.
Like, yo, you got some garlic butter over there, huh? You got some hot sauces. There's some Tabasco with it. You just eating it raw. You just raw crab leg. Yo,
it's so good, bro.
You can't take this dude anywhere.
No,
you can't. You can't. That's why I'm home a lot.
Oh my God, yo, it's crazy as hell.
Brother, what's happening?
I can smell his portion of the screen. But
carry on, gentlemen. Carry on.
Yes, I will carry on. God damn. So inevitably we're getting introduced to two superheroes. Actually, I think they alluded to it earlier. Tech Knight, who was at I think it was episode 3 when they were showcasing all the movies that Vought International was going to be doing, and Tech Knight had his own movie. And then Web Weaver, who is so it's basically fucking Batman and Spider-Man. Yo, but Web Weaver's webs come out the top of his motherfucking ass.
Bro, who comes up with that? Like, how is he swinging? From his ass.
Swinging from his ass.
Like, I can't get over that, yo. The weirdest episode I've ever seen. Bro.
Yo, and he smells like shit, and he talks like shit, because he talks like he grew up in fucking Camden.
Right.
he's an addict. Motherfucker's heavy on drugs. That's the reason he got caught. Because Mother's Milk played like he was a drug dealer and fucking got his ass.
Right. And then Mother's Milk had to.
Oh my God! He got shot in the face with a web coming out homeboy's ass.
That's so gnarly.
Yo, straight up, it almost looked like how you chewing on those snow crab legs.
Yo,
Nah, no comparison. No comparison.
Yo,
no
imagine
comparison.
the table read, like when
the table read had to be insane. Be like, let's see, Mother's Milk gets hit in the face by ass web. What?
Hold on a second.
Ass web? Like an ass web.
Hey,
Cindy. What spiders do? Oh, these spiders do fucking shoot them out their ass.
There she comes with the truth. I did not.
He said Web Weaver's more accurate than Spider-Man. Yes. That's actually true.
While that's true, he's a human being.
He's a human being. So the fact that it's coming out his ass looks ridiculous.
Yes.
But inevitably, we get introduced. Of course, we knew about his movies and everything because he got showcased in episode 3. But then we're in Tech Knight's house, and this motherfucker, man. All right, so for one, he's a billionaire, and the way, and he's telling everybody in this room, including A-Train, who's the most uncomfortable motherfucker in this room.
100%.
The way that he made his money generationally was that his great grandfather caught slaves for money, like he was a bounty hunter for catching slaves. And he was like, A-Train, you pretty fast, but I bet you my granddaddy would have caught you.
Hey,
I was like, oh, I was like, yo, come on, man. Like this shit is crazy. It sounded just like that.
I'm okay.
That's what it
that,
sounded like when he said that shit.
Can I go ahead and mention something? That music plays well with Haas's eating right now. It just gives me
country shit, whatever the fuck he doing.
Bumpkin vibe.
Bumpkin ass, snapping snow crab legs.
No, eating crawfish. Down in this.
Crab.
Oh yeah.
Come on now, a little bit of crawfish right there.
You can go to Texas, get that crawfish, man.
Look, this dude, the crab du jour delivered to his house.
Like the Uncle Reginald.
Haas is doing a mukbang video right now too at the same time.
Yeah, we're sponsored by Crab du Jour. The discount code is in Haas's name. You just type the hashtag Haas.
Yeah, just
go get free crab legs, all you can eat.
Or else use promo code lightskin30.
Oh my god!
30, and then
listen, if you can come up with a name for our podcast, we'll send you a free batch of crab legs right after.
Oh, wait, hold up a second. Let me get myself and get involved in this. I'd appreciate some crab legs myself.
Oh, I see. Dog, come up with the name.
Oh my god! You said how many MAGA people you think got triggered when the Butler killed Tech Knight? Oh, we were getting to that. We gonna get to that.
We gotta get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
As Sydney said, he is the 1%. Yes, he absolutely. So inevitably, I guess the big reveal was the fact that that Web Weaver was going to show up at this. Yo, what's up, Son of Saint? Peace. So the big reveal was that Web Weaver was going to show up at this event, and they were going to introduce themselves as like Tech Knight's new sidekick was going to be Web Weaver, and of course Huey is donning the costume, which smells like shit because this man is
disgusting.
He's absolutely disgusting. But we get down to it, and he's getting weird. He's talking to him. You know what I'm saying? Homelander's trying to have a conversation. It's not really going too well. You know, they're bringing up shit in private conversations that shouldn't even be brought up. He takes Web Weaver to his study. He was like, you want to see the tech cave?
Oh my god, bro! I call that. I called that shit.
Did you call that shit?
The Wayne? No. I called it the Wayne Manor freak off.
Bro,
that's it.
First off, if Tech Knight invites you to a party, you got to say no, baby.
Yeah, you got to say no.
You got to tell him no.
No, Diddy.
You got to say
that
no.
part.
You got to tell him no.
My man brought homeboy downstairs. He had a gimp tied up that was his ex-partner sitting up on the wall.
That was Robin.
That was his Robin.
That was his Robin.
People been always talking about the Batman shit for years. Like all his sidekicks been some young ass boys. Just saying. And they all orphans, so they ain't got nobody to tell.
That's really wild.
I'm just saying.
Have to go down this. It's a dark path.
It's a dark path. We could, we could take it there. Billionaires being, but that's right, Cindy. But the biggest thing is that in this indoctrination, because all right, so Tech Knight has super touch, supervision, super sense. He can smell like, I guess, extraordinarily or whatever the fuck. So his senses are heightened. Yeah, exactly. Whatever this crab legs is going, he could smell it. But he got fucking straps in his room. This dude, as soon as he walked downstairs, it was like a fucking whole rack of dildos. I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah, bro. Unbelievable, bro.
And his goddamn butler Elijah.
Alfred.
Who is his Alfred? That he said this is going down a dark crime alley. Yo.
He was like Alfred and Benson all in one.
He was like, I've cared for this young man for a long time. Alfred's getting his shit ready. He was like, there is septum juice all over my rack. He was like, oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'll get that. Take care of that for you. But the indoctrination process of him becoming, you know, his sidekick is so crazy. For one, Ralphie, what you think of that scene? God damn.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I didn't get to it.
Did you skip it?
Wait, Ralphie. What the hell happened? What do you mean?
What happened?
He skipped that part. He fast forwarded it.
No, you didn't, bro.
I mean, what if I did? And what if I did?
He said,
What
did
if
he
I
say
did?
take that?
Exactly. There's a whole lot of this being talked about right now, and I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
This might not be the party. Fast forward. Y'all talk about septum juices and all this other stuff.
Look. Haas, what you think about that shit?
Go ahead,
Listen.
Don't get any crab on the screen.
Yo, he got crab on his lip and his beard.
I know,
and shit.
bro. I know. I'm just happy. I'm happy. But yo, it is probably the weirdest episode of the superhero genre I've ever seen in my goddamn life, bro.
Well, you've been talking about it. It's been leading up to this because in the show, I mean, it's been getting crazy.
They are literally like, yo, what? All right, we did this episode. We're gonna top it. They literally turned the Batcave into a sex club,
right?
A wicked, disgusting, violent sex club. And Red came in there like Catwoman. So they done played all the Batman characters, right? This shit's going down at Wayne Manor.
Yo, that's actually pretty good that she was Selena Kyle. She's the Selena Kyle.
Right. And he's doing this while he's throwing a benefit upstairs. Just don't get any more Batman than this. Mind you, then he thinks Spider-Man is there, right? So him and this version of Spider-Man are freaking. They got safe words, bro. This shit blew my mind in the weirdest way, bro. Like this, it took all the things you would have thought about, like Batman and how he seduced. What really goes on with Robin. His sidekick was sitting there, just couldn't do anything, just screaming, yelling, looking for help. Like the whole episode, he's like, can't go nowhere. He's wrapped up. He's even in like this red orange like Robin's color. Like it is so deliberate. It is so funny. It is so disgusting. It is so crazy, bro. Mind blown. Never seen.
But that probably is why it's so good. Because it's just outlandish like that. Just haven't watched it, crazy. But I'll just go ahead and just
not it. Dog. This is. I can't. You can't compare it to anything. Like right. You can't. They took it there, bro. And the way they started, they like Huey. God forbid. God.
God, Lord help Huey. His dad just died. Now he's getting sexually assaulted.
Bro, there was like no escape for this cat, bro. None. Once they pulled the mask off, no escape, bro.
Yo,
none.
But they strap homeboy down. Ashley comes into the room, and goddamn, Ashley is a. I mean, look, I met some freaks in my life, but Jesus Christ,
yo, she takes the cake
for real. For one,
she takes the cake.
I mean,
she takes the cake.
Whatever she's into, God bless her. But her character, I mean, I feel for her as an actress because she had to be on point getting these goddamn characters in check. You know what I'm saying? To where she's like this inevitable.
That's right, bro.
Oh, hey. What? He said that's literally Ralphie's face through that entire scene. So, for one, he tells him to fucking sit on a German chocolate cake and fart on it.
Bro, that was the most disgusting scene. No, you know what? There's a lot of the most disgusting scene. That was disgusting, bro.
That shit was disgusting. Then they strap him overhead. Overhead. They put him on a fucking pommel horse. Yeah, bro. The shock TV that basically look. Hey, what's up, Eli? The shock TV that basically got brought out in this sequence. The tickling of the fucking feet. The fucking, she said that she was gonna pee on him and she just had asparagus.
Yeah, bro. Like, stop the person. Do y'all know what happens when you eat asparagus and then you pee? Like, there's There's a
probably
really unique stench that comes out of there that's only associated with asparagus.
I was gonna say it's probably the equivalent to you crunching them goddamn legs.
Oh my god, these shits are so good, bro.
It's probably the equivalent.
She said, "What a waste of cake."
Okay. Yo, that cake, and I know she's like, don't you wait.
Because he was like, I heard this is your favorite.
Bro.
Please have a seat.
It's
not some good ass cake.
Bro. And I'm sitting here like watching this. I'm like, what is the context of this? I thought this season was about like basically trying to get rid of Homelander.
But that's the thing, like just to go back to what Eli had said, like if maybe they are purposely doing this to be like, let's see how far we can get to getting canceled. Like, think about it. Like, you've already pushed the limits of like putting again the mirror effect of showing people this. Now they're like, you know what? Everybody's on streaming service watching this stuff. Let's take that bar as high as possible. Let's fart on some chocolate cake. Let's fart on it.
That part took the cake for me. What he said, she was rubbing the juice on the mask was diabolical. Yo, she basically just gave herself a wipe and threw it on his face. I was just
bro,
like,
that was
Diablo. Yo, Huey was
he had to cry.
He had to, man. His dad just died. He just got sexually assaulted. Because and then literally like he's feeling his heartbeat and everything. He's realizing he's trembling. He finally pulls his mask off. And then this is something that basically Tech Knight from the comics does. He said that he was going to cut him open, put a hole in him so he could fuck it.
Wait, all right.
Bro, this man can't be left alone with a bagel at all. Bro. At all. And in the comics, that's what his problem was. And the thing is, he also assaulted his butler. His butler wasn't named Elijah in the comics. His butler's name was Thomas. He said, "Bro, how can you eat crab after this discussion?" Look, we're saying the same thing, son.
I've been literally preaching about this. It makes
we are saying the same.
My boy is going down on some stuff, and we are talking about this.
But all the while, I guess in the inevitability of being found out, Mother's Milk, Kamiko, and Starlight all enter the room. They sneak upstairs, which is crazy as hell. Because I'm like, there's at least 5 soups in here. How y'all sneaking anywhere? But yet they called A-Train for help because Mother's Milk had a fucking panic attack. He actually shot fucking Sister Sage in the fucking head, which we know doesn't really like hurt her because she can regenerate her brain. But when when something does happen to her brain, the last time when she got lobotomized, her brain grows back in no time flat. But all the while, she's just dumb as dog shit. So they downstairs, Homelander's trying to give a speech, and she over there nodded to fucking Newman, and Newman's nodding back, and she like looking like a dumbass shit. Looking like
you good?
But they finally get down to old boy because Ashley then went back upstairs. She got her shit off. He said that bitch tickled my feet and came like 3 times.
It's like House of Dragons all over again,
bro. Oh, with Laris, yes, absolutely. It was just like that. But I'm like looking at the only substance of this entire episode of what exactly the point is of this show happened at the end, which was basically Butcher realizing that shit in his brain is really fucking with him, and now he has kind of like multiple personalities because the people that he's been seeing the entire time aren't really fucking there.
That was wild.
That was wild as shit.
That was wild.
That was like a big turn at the end. And the thing is, instead of diving into that subject matter, we got all this shit with the tickle feet and the fucking dirty Batman versus Spider-Man shit.
because fuck plot. That's literally what it said.
Bro, but even more than that, just before the butcher scene, fucking Firecracker can lactate in Homelander's face.
Bro, she was giving Homelander Mother's Milk.
I'm like, yo, what is up with this fucking show? So it made, of course, the question that we put out there a little bit more, more poignant now at this point. Has the edginess of the show the edginess of the boys actually hurt the show? Could it happen? I mean, even though it's absolutely hilarious, but there's got to be people that have been watching this since season 1 who are like, "What? Where are we? What are we doing?" like we saw at least 10 dicks in episode 1. Straight up.
I
I mean, I get in season 1 we had a character named Meat Sauces that choked motherfuckers with his shit, and that was crazy enough as it is. Mother's Milk, I feel bad for him. He's going through hell. He's like a regular human being, and he's got to put up with this shit all the time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, filler episodes with a little sprinkle of controversy. I thought that was last episode with the fucking farm animals.
Yeah.
We need
The fucking farm animals.
He said, "Why would you fucking?"
He said it's not edgy anymore. It's just straight up perverted. Man,
I mean,
you might be right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, that might be the MO. Like, I get that Seth Rogen wanted to bring this particular comic to the masses, and it did a service because it was something that we've never seen before.
Right.
Seasons 1, 2, and 3, all the way up to Homelander shooting somebody in the face in public, where like oh shit, like superheroes could do shit and you can't do shit to them. And now it's turned into the freak off tour.
But that's the thing, right? Once again, it's still showing you the avenues of, again, superheroes who have no barriers. And honestly, let's say it, like there's kinks that they're all into as well. You got to explore every avenue of it. I don't think they're doing.
I mean, how many avenues are we talking?
I mean, at this first off, the moment that a little person went inside of a penis, you've lost me a long time ago.
Right, that was that was season 2.
You lost
because they had an orgy in season 2.
Exactly.
They did.
So, not for nothing, like I said, this whole thing that we're talking about, you see, this is nothing. This is nothing. This is common. It's a part of it. And if you do take this away, I think you're kind of, again, you're trying to bring it back to a more serious, where The Boys is supposed to be outrageous.
It's true. And the thing is, I get what you're saying, Cindy. It's adult entertainment, touching up humanity, lack thereof, where people are, where it's not PG at all.
No,
it's
right.
not PG at all. It's strictly rated R. It's matter of fact, it might be fucking NC-17 at this point.
Getting close to X.
Getting very close to X. So we're almost at the point now. Is like, okay, they've already told us there's gonna be one more season of this show, and the diabolical ending to Homelander is the goal. So in order for us to get there, and when we saw the end of that episode, it's like Butcher's resolve is saying, okay, if I get this virus made, I'm going to kill every suit. I'm not just going to kill Homelander. I have to basically, I got to kill a kid. I got to kill Kamiko. I got to kill Starlight.
Yeah.
It's going
to take out every suit.
It's going to take everybody out. It's going to be a nationwide pandemic on suits, and they're all going to die. And there's nothing he can do about it. And that's what he's like struggling with right now. So it's like, where do we go in this essence? Because now I guess what's clouding the plot of season 4 and what happened at Gen V, because Gen V was so good when you learned about the virus for the first time, and what they did with Soups in the beginning, like almost in their adolescence in college and everything like that.
Yeah.
It's like the underbelly of this shit. And that's what's making it like, oh, fuck. Because I know there's people out there that are like, yo, for one, they were probably already, there was people already turned off that was like, oh, they're talking about us. Like that type of shit that happened in episodes 1 and 2. But now it's like, wait, this shit's getting weird.
Well, one thing, the edginess or the shock value of the show, I mean, that's what it is at its core, right? Like it's they hit us with all these spontaneous events, like even just episode 5 when they were in the barn and the damn chicken popped out of right through homie's chest. You know what I'm saying?
That was funny. I'm sorry, that was funny as shit.
Great. I'm just saying they hit you with shock value. Everything's shock. Like you don't, like, things just happen, people die, like it's just
heads exploding.
Everything is shot.
Yep.
But as we moved on from episode to episode, season to season, where they're getting a little more, like it's almost like a favoritism of these sexual images, right? So the private parts and the kink, crazy kink. You had a version. You
put
had
Cindy's
this
comment
universe.
up. She
You had
said people with power do things because they're bored. How far can you go?
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So they had this universe's version of Multiple Man. He had an orgy with himself, looking at a video.
Bro, he was tossing. There was tossing salads.
Tossing salads, and then the last one, the main one, was beating his shit in front of a picture of firecracker.
What the fuck?
Dog, I can't make this up.
You can't make this up because it's actually real. You're talking about a real thing.
It gets edgier and edgier on the sexual side. I don't know if it's a good thing. I don't know if it's a bad thing. It's their thing. I mean, I love the show. The show is great.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if it's a good thing, bad thing. I don't know how many, it's probably mixed emotions about it. But at the same time, the foundation of the show is shock value and how crazy superheroes can actually get in real life.
Yeah.
What up, Dre?
We said wasn't there an orgy in every season? I remember season 2. I'm not sure about season 3 or season 1.
Yeah, I'm pretty
season
sure
2, they infiltrated one that was happening somewhere in somebody's house or something like that.
I was gonna say Mother's Milk.
Yeah,
that was Meat Sauce. Remember, Meat Sauce was that's where you met him for the first time and shit.
Mother's Milk got the worst of that one, boy.
That was insane.
Oh my god!
Opened up that door.
Oh. All right, whatever.
But y'all got a problem. But y'all got a problem with everything else.
Everything else.
That was y'all cool with everything else.
That was the end all to be all. Yes, that was the one.
Y'all are something else. Y'all are really something else.
I'm sorry you brothers didn't see House of Dragon yesterday.
I'm halfway into it.
I'm not. I'll watch it afterwards.
You're tripping,
tonight.
bro. You're tripping,
bro.
It's like it's.
I haven't watched the last 2 episodes. So I'm just gonna watch it like a movie tonight.
No, that's
okay. This particular episode got on my
2-hour movie. I can get you.
Yeah, but that's a lot.
No, you should be able to do that.
You got that.
Yeah,
you got
that.
I mean, but he ate no time out because he just ate these crab legs, so he's out. He's out for the count after this.
No.
My boy got the itis.
No. I'll go to the gym after this, right?
See what I'm
back from the gym. You know what I mean? Shower, and then I'm watching it.
I was about to say, you ate a bowl of ramen on top.
I'm retired, bro. It's not like I'm retired. I don't have to go to work.
You got that. You got that, champ. Go ahead.
Look, Yummy Geek also said deep in the octopus. That's true because
my God,
was getting sucked off by now.
Bro, listen, we didn't even get it. See, this is how shocking the show is.
We skip shit.
We are skipping the most illest relationship on the show, and that is the deep and this fucking octopus who talks. Well, talks to him because he can talk to animals. But what I'm saying is
all true.
She said, yo, my cousins are all down at the coral reef. I thought we could go visit them.
Yes,
that
Ash.
is
In
wild.
case you haven't gotten there. You haven't got there? Yes. It gets crazy.
It's wild behavior that she wants to go visit her cousins with him in the fucking coral reef.
Well, maybe they trying to have a little sea orgy or something.
All right, now we got to proceed forward because no.
Ash, if you haven't watched The Boys, I'm going to implore that maybe you not do it.
Here. If you're here with the partner
exactly.
At this point.
So my take, it's me personally, it's not a bad thing. It's shocking. It's crazy. There's a lot of images I would like for them to take back, but it's all part of the show, bro. It is what it is.
Part, yeah.
Right.
At this
point,
what
I'm saying? So I'm not the one clamoring like, oh, they need to stop the shit. It's just like, okay, like
it's going to get worse. I mean, or it could be a total left turn. Maybe season 5 is just it's just going to play all the way through.
No,
it's the final showdown.
Listen, Seth Rogen, his main thing is stick jokes and all kinds of stuff he puts in his routines on movies and shows and shit. So that shit's just gonna continue, bro. Y'all remember Superbad? Like this motherfucker had Jonah Hill draw dicks the whole shit.
Great film.
Ash be scared.
Great film.
Detailed too. Detailed.
You know what I'm saying? And Jonah Hill was playing Seth, his character, like he was playing him.
Basically playing him.
Thank you. So that tells me he was just growing up drawing dicks.
Oh my God. But to get to it, I mean, not to cut off The Boys or anything like that, because this season, of course, has been wild as fuck. But House of Dragon has finally gotten up to where it needs to be.
Right.
So
finally getting good.
Yeah,
How long
so
did it take?
getting
4
good.
episodes in?
the 4
Wow.
episodes. No,
4
no,
episodes in, Ralphie. That's how long.
but this is the thing. The Dance of Dragons is just started, and of course, we're at the point right now where House Green, which is basically Alicent Hightower's whole band of merry men, Kristen Cole, Aemond, fucking Aegon, they have now started a rebellion to basically corner Rhaenyra in her castle, and they've been alluding to sacking all these places in order to trap her inside of her own island. All hell broke loose this past episode, to where yes, from orgies to incest, Andre, we are here.
Bro, the most immoral fucking genre right now is superheroes
Look,
and fucking and superheroes
and how do we know this?
And all this shit.
And how do we know this? Because literally, Alicent Hightower was 17 years old. She already had a 2-year-old baby, and she was pregnant. That shit was crazy. Viserys is going to hell in a handbasket.
Yeah.
That's how they got down back then.
I mean,
But the inevitability of how this show is now being constructed to where the dragons, because remember in Game of Thrones, you barely saw a dragon. All the dragons have been wiped out because of a war that happened so long ago that wiped them out. The Dance of Dragons, this is alluding to this, because dragons disappeared in Game of Thrones for so many years because there was a constant war amongst the Targaryens. When they're talking about that, they're basically talking about the infighting that started to happen amongst all the tribes, whether it was Aemon and Aegon, Rhaenyra, so on and so forth. At least they aren't related to the boys. They aren't related in the boys. You're right. But the biggest thing right now, from what we knew from last season, Aemon has the upper hand because he has Vhagar. Rhaenyra has her own dragons. Basically, everybody's got a dragon. Daemon's got a dragon. Fucking Lucerys got a dragon. Aemon and Aegon, they both have their dragons and everything like that. But this shit right now in episode 4 has now ascended, because everything that was leading up to this point, they were waiting for a conflict to happen with the dragons. What they were doing, they were baiting their time, having these battles with these signature castles and these signature houses. The first half of the season was absolutely no action, just storytelling, correct. And then now it's like they've been waiting for a dragon to appear from the other side. So either Rhaenyra or somebody on her side was going to appear with a dragon, and they were waiting because because Vhagar seems to be the champion of hide and seek amongst dragons.
Mm-hmm.
And this motherfucker came out of nowhere. For one, he's 150 meters big. And how the fuck is he hiding? Because now he's doing these sneak attacks on other dragons, which is also crazy, because back when Daemon had his shit, it had his whole tribe, Vhagar was there with his daughter.
Okay.
And everybody, all the dragons that are fighting right now, they used to be like, they was kicking it. They was all the same crew.
Right.
So like Vhagar used to be Daemon's wife's dragon. She had the biggest one.
Okay.
Which is nuts. And now they're all killing each other. So it's only getting better at this point. And I will say that because House of Dragon is it's starting to get there.
They see it only took a couple rounds. It only took a couple rounds.
How many episodes we get in this season?
It's 4.
This season? This season
how many are we getting?
It's 10.
Oh, it's 10.
It's 10. All right. So we're halfway there.
We're halfway there.
And now we're starting to pick up.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Okay. And of course, if you haven't watched this last episode of the Acolyte, it turns out the Sith just want a bone. That's it. Jedi just practice celibacy, and the Sith are like, you know what? If you want to get down with this action, come on through. Come join us. You know what I'm saying?
They're promoting sex parties?
Not even. It's pretty much to the point now. It's like what's his name? Fucking the stranger, Kamir. He pops up and he's showcasing himself because he's been wanting a pupil. So Osha wakes up, finds a lightsaber, sees Kamir out there fishing. He pops up, homie butt ass, and he's like, "What you gonna do?" And she don't do nothing. He was like, "If you were real Jedi, you know, you're not gonna harm me if I'm like unarmed. You wouldn't do that." But he's like, it's like he's courting her and he wants her to be a pupil at the same time.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like the Anakin story all over. Like Jedis aren't supposed to have these relationships, and inevitably they can't harbor that much emotion. And when they do, it's almost like a path towards the dark side because it's like it's too much happening at once. You're supposed to be disciplined.
Yeah, forget all that. Forget all that. We're on the island. We fishing. Somebody plays the lightsaber, and Genuine Pony plays in the background.
It is what it is. But Jorge, let's get to these questions, man. Let's see what these people. I heard we pissed some people off.
Yeah, there's a lot of comments, bro.
All we did was put a question.
That's it. This is a question. People
just a question.
Start writing novels.
You know what I'm saying, motherfuckers?
Yada yada.
Writing some crazy shit.
All right, here we go.
Yep. It's why I don't watch it anymore and skip last season. It feels like their goal is how far can we go? How much can we gross people out for fun? I don't need to see all that to get to the point of a good story, and it gives me the ick. Cutie Pie Sensei, damn, haven't seen you in a minute.
Yep.
All right. Damn, so yeah, you haven't watched it in the past couple seasons too. Shit. All right.
Again.
I get it. Some people might be turned away from it.
And it happens.
Imagine being this out of touch. Now we got the female perspective. We got the male perspective. Some people are probably going to be like, "What? You can't handle it? Then you ain't a man."
Well, like I said, I skipped a couple of times. Just
he fast forwarded past that spot. Oh, Cindy, nah, it's funny. People have no sense of humor or sense of how fucking weird and fucked up the real world is. People didn't grow up with HBO's Real Sex and it shows. Yes.
Hey, Cindy, I was one of those 2 likes, bro.
Oh, Cindy. But look, we love the comment. Go ahead. There's Eli. To me, it does. That's also why I stopped reading the comments, because the comments got crazy. like literally what Tech Knight was about to do is what he does all the time in the comics. He cuts motherfuckers open, makes a hole, and does his thing. It's not edgy at all, just purely gross out. And seeing how offensive it can be. Where is it all headed? I'm not connected or rooting for any of the characters anymore. Burn it all. My man's like, yo, I've had it. I've had it with this shit.
This ain't my room. I'm sorry.
Like, man, light up the torch. I mean, one gets desensitized to it. I rewatched season 1 recently, and Robin's death definitely feels shocking. Now, oh yeah, with Huey's girl. Huey now in season 4, you kind of expect it. The lobotomy scene had me gagging though. Oh, when the homegirl had to get like the fucking shit put in her eye, and he was like, "Don't push it, don't fuck up my eye. Just put it like right inside and tap that." Oh man, that shit was. Yeah. He said there's a lot of fine children's shows for people that feel that way. I mean, feel is FEEL. That's fine. But okay, you seem to be okay with it. And to be honest, by your name, you watch Grindhouse. You should be okay with it.
Also, it's felt the proper grammar. But
Yo,
again,
he said,
tomatoes, tomato.
He said, I'm not connected, fam. I grew up with a black box channel 86. Yo,
hey,
Ice channel.
Hey. You had to go through the whole fuzzies.
The squiggly lines.
Yeah. The squiggly lines. We're like, oh, wait, hold on. I see something right there.
As soon as you heard that door go off.
Here's somebody. Here's somebody.
Ash, earmuffs.
Coming up the steps. Look, he said, y'all nasty. Dre, you brought it up.
A word. I'm just connected with you, brother.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here relating to you. That was your comment.
Grandma, no.
That free weekend at HBO.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Woo! You don't know.
Oh, yeah.
He said the volume was on 2.
Yep, we watching real
on the analog, right?
We watching
what was the whole
we watching AC hookers.
Yeah, hookers of AC.
Just to see if we were in it.
Hookers on the point as they stroll through the midst of the
look,
lady takes her dentures off.
Look,
oh my god,
we're watching to see if we were in it because there was an AC that one time.
We're like, oh, that was me in the blue coat.
Like, God damn.
Oh.
Oh my God. What else we got, Jorge?
Yeah, man.
It's Disney on Last Channel.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Ash. Don't watch this shit. I don't want to corrupt you.
Too late. It's too late.
Don't watch it.
All right, here we go. Let's see.
Nah, but definitely too much for me.
Mm.
Who you like to lay down with shouldn't be a constant reminder throughout the show. Like how? Just Frenchie? Like, damn, too bad the world is so much bigger than you. Damn.
See, and I keep saying,
and see, that's the writing that we were talking about, because Frenchie had seasons 1 through 3 had a whole different vibe with Frenchie.
Yeah.
Had a whole plot and the whole thing.
Frenchie's situation is more of it's just more how they just
Shock value. He's like, yo, we gotta turn this up.
with that character. Yeah, what you built with that character and Kamiko, because they were bonding, they were close, and it seemed like they were progressing and evolving each season. And then you just threw that shit all away. Episode 1 of the second season of the fourth season.
It was wild.
Yo, I just realized that Andre said the back button was on the Cartoon Network, like you were watching cartoons.
No, that was
Disney
Channel.
Disney Channel.
Yeah, you got to hit back real quick. You hear the footsteps.
Oh my God!
You hear the footsteps in the dark.
What else we got? Only thing is hurting is haters' feelings. Yeah, you look
Talk
like
about it. Go ahead. Talk about it with the
Haters'
bomb
feelings.
drop. I like that.
Dev, it definitely ruins the show. I find no entertainment value in people shrinking into people's buttholes or having 7 penises on my television. It's just too late to stop watching once you're invested.
It's so funny. It's so funny that I can hear his voice.
Word. I can hear Dev.
But I'm still gonna watch. I'm still gonna watch.
Shout out to them, bro. Shout out to them.
I can't. Personally, it's a double-edged sword because it's what makes the show iconic, but also can be whatever negatively affects if there isn't a good reason or plot, and it's just edgy for the sake of being edgy. It's true. It's true. I mean, to be honest, I can see it going either way, but I'm pretty sure that there's people that are like, yeah, I'm not fucking with this shit no more. Isn't the edginess staying true to the comic? It's actually lighter than the comic. You know what I'm saying? It's just a fact. Like, there was so much that they could do in the comic that more than likely they cannot do
on live action.
In live action, because then it's a porno.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm saying. It's close to X.
It's close. People complaining about the edginess of the show need to go read the comics and then come back to the show. Guaranteed they'll see that they're comparing apples to a bed of nails. We literally just said that.
Yeah.
Because the comic is worse. All right, John. People just don't like it when they can see the rabbit in the hat. So much gross out edginess and political parallels, making moments somewhat predictable and borderline corny. Skipping over the whole Starlight abortion was a huge missed opportunity to insert some humanity and heart. But then again, maybe the audience of The Boys isn't affected by that stuff. True. Because when it happened, it's basically a beat down the firecracker, and then you don't hear about that shit no more.
Yeah, it's dead.
And then her and Huey could have had like a whole conversation about that shit. But nope. All right, it's great for what it is. People today are just too goddamn soft and entitled, like kids fussing over candy and the way it tastes. Everything isn't meant for everybody. Stop tuning in if you can't handle the edginess. Simple as that. My thing is, if that is the only show that highlights, I guess, perversions, edginess, shock value in that order at that heightened sensibility, if every show was like that, if this is like your go-to for that, how would you feel? Not at all. The edginess and the habitual line crossing is what makes you so good. Good on the Charlie Murphy quote right there. Habitual line crossing. Too many other shows and movies are afraid to do the same.
To a certain degree.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, if it's built into the storyline, which we know in The Boys it is, then yeah, it probably would make sense. My thing is, if you start inserting that into movies, Now, no, this is a superhero tale. This is completely fictional. You couldn't do that shit in Oppenheimer. You know what I'm saying? They said they used to make fun of both left-wing and right-wing people. Now they just make fun of right-wing people and anyone who supports Donald Trump.
Wow.
Snowflake. Oh my God.
Bro. Now, hold on. We'll wait for the. So that's not true because they're exposing both of the motherfucking sides and
They
how
are.
ridiculous they are, and that's one of the basis of the show. They're literally taking what's happening in the real world, throwing it as part of the plot and what we're watching, and they're exposing both sides of how ridiculous it is. That's all it is. Just more. There, of course, there's always going to be some people because they feel one way to this way, one way to that way. So they'll see one view and be like, "Oh no, they're tearing us apart." Nah, they're tearing y'all both apart.
Well, that's the thing.
It's
like,
free game.
You're looking at it as they're attacking one side, but there's a point of view of the other side that you're not focusing on.
Right, exactly. They're making a mockery out of both sides, y'all.
Exactly.
Believe that.
He said that's a really interesting question. I think at this point they'd have to really go over the top if they want to cross a line. But since we've had whales punctuated with a boat, a superhero orgy, and among so many other things, it would probably be hard for them to cross a line. It would be. Like, it's almost like, how far can you go? How far?
Oh, I have, and for me personally, I have no idea
because the boys seem to just push the envelope every single time.
Yeah, it was 7 of them lined up, just butt munching each other.
Oh my God! you brought up that one scene.
That's got to be not honestly. That's got to be the most. I don't know. That's got to be the most shocking.
That's up there. Like I said, it's up there, bro.
That is up there,
bro.
He said, "Fuck no, it's way too good at this point to say this is Andre. It's way too good to turn back now. This show is up there. He said this show's up there with Breaking Bad for me, bro.
Bro, you know what?
Ash said I am for sure not watching this show.
To me,
you have to.
It's the multiple man orgy and homie shrinking into a dude's pee hole
and exploding. Oh my God!
The most shocking things I've ever.
That's why you gotta watch it now, Ash.
He said, "Does feel like they try too hard to be edgy, and the two with it for too long.
Yeah.
No. I mean, like I said, people are feeling certain ways, and it's warranted. If there's no plot to back it up, sure. And the thing is, the plot is this much screen time. I'm telling you, the butcher scene was 5 minutes.
Bro, they dedicated everything to the Wayne Manor freak off, bro. That's all they dedicated.
The entire episode was the Wayne Manor freak off.
And you have to take the creativity. Like, again, you have to also put the creativity in it. Again, I mean, still wild. I'm not sitting there saying that at any point.
That man is a dirtbag, but damn.
Why? Like I said, like even with the last episode with the farm, granted, like it had really like nothing to kind of do with it, but like it's creative. Like at no point do you ever think of, the compound V attaching itself to animals and it being rabid.
That episode was funny as shit, though. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was, bro.
I was cracking up.
Them motherfuckers was trying to shoot at that damn chicken. That motherfucker was just walking through them bullets, bro. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life, bro.
He said also they make fun of
that shit was just walking.
He said they make fun of both sides because my wife pointed out that the fools turned on Starlight because she was a mean teenager and had an abortion. Her own side dish. That's true.
100%. 100%.
See, that's a good feedback on that.
100%. 100%. That's what I'm saying. Dre know what's up. They're doing both sides.
Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad, Dre.
Up there with Breaking Bad. That man said it.
What else we got, Jorge?
That's all we got.
Oh, my man. Goodness.
I was gonna put I put Facebook up, but some reported it and the post got taken down.
How did somebody
that quick?
We didn't even put a cuss word up.
Bro,
well, I guess they didn't like the idea of it. So
nice.
Next week show.
You see how Facebook is? They're so touched by an angel. Look at them. God, they can't even handle it. That was a regular question.
Conversation.
That was a regular question, bro.
Why y'all get butthurt so much?
Got taken down within 3 hours.
Damn.
3 hours?
3 hours?
Instagram one, yeah.
That's fucked up.
Facebook. Come on.
Oh man. But yo, that's our show. shout out to everybody that basically tuned in. Feel free to subscribe to us at the Party Nerds on Facebook, IG, Twitch, YouTube.
Oh, like this.
Thank you for being here, everybody. Hopefully next week we can cut into some more of this shit that's basically, Haas got it going on. He says Breaking Bad. It's Breaking Bad good, though not Fast and the Furious good. Of course, he had to give Ralphie a shout out on that one.
Thank you,
y'all,
because it's never going to be.
Y'all
kill
me with that shit.
Fast and Furious is up there. Imagine a crossover right now.
No, not with
with the boys,
With
bro,
the boys.
bro,
turn this live off.
bro.
With the
First of all, you know who would do the episode? You know, it'd
Go
be a
ahead.
special guest because it's so edgy. It'd be punk ass, not punk ass, but Tyrese's ass. Tyrese would be there doing all the freaky shit,
Yep.
right?
Just
It'll
all
be
of a sudden go to
Tyrese.
freak off.
Yep, it'd be
Oh my
Tyrese,
God.
bro. It would be Tyrese's character. I'm telling you.
Telling
you.
you.
Fucking nuts. We'll see
telling
you
you,
guys
bro.
next week. Next
Listen,
Monday, 9
Fast
p.m.
and Furious.
Peace.
Okay?